Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, something's bothering Sayori.
Yeah, we're gonna try to hopefully figure out what's wrong with her.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I also friends with her. And I also care for well-being of club members, you know? Maybe I try to talk to her myself.
You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kiki-chan.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, you're on everyone's mind. I probably shouldn't say too much. But Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been much happier since you joined the club. It's like extra light was on, turned inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now that it's always been.
And it has
always has been, yeah.
You're so funny, Kiki-chan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Guess not.
Is it gonna try and make us do hard choices here?
Yes.
Like now it's trying to make us feel bad about Sayori, so it wants us to go for Sayori, and then when we stop being friendly with like Yuri, she's gonna go psychotic on us or some shit.
What? No, Sayori is definitely the psychopath. Aha! I said too much. I'm sorry. What do we know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Minook smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Minoka stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here.
From here.
Yeah, I would have ended that sentence with, I can't hear from where I am. Because hear from here. I'm just
Hear
like...
her from here.
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting her weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Minoka. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book.
From the ceiling. In the corner.
Yeah, from the closet, with the door slightly ajar. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that.
This
I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you just wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's just something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything.
Definitely was.
I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly things... sorry, let me try that again. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid.
Not like that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Iki-chan, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Okay?
Well... I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes.
Deeply.
Yeah.
Really close.
Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Minoka calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Minoka, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking to Sayori about.
You, Sayori. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? No, not you too. Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? This club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Kiki-chan.
Sayori, there's something wrong.
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can just go play with everyone else now.
You insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Minoka I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sarah cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Well, that was certainly sad.
Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next!
Wow, we're getting a cold shoulder right now.
Yeah, seriously.
And even though I picked socks for her, she didn't want to look at her phone.
Yuri or Minoka?
Let's do Yuri, because I want to talk to Minoka last. Kiki-chan, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. Now we're correcting?
No.
But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. We're just explaining that it never came naturally to us.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was correcting how she said it, and I was like, what?
Rude.
Yeah, I was just like, bad move, guy.
Yeah, for real.
She could probably school us in most things. Probably even physically. You're You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
That doesn't look like a smile. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, Minoka put us all to gunpoint, forced us to be in this club with her. She's kind of a batshit crazy psycho.
Yuri smiles sadly.
Kiki-chan, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot, do some reading. In fact, I've always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading.
Alright, well, we're done.
Oh, you're just gonna finish this one?
No, well,
You know, pay attention.
hand motions don't always make sense because let's wrap it up.
Keep it going. Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
Fine, I guess we're gonna do this more. This episode will be a little longer.
Almost over. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends.
No, make really good friend.
A really good friend. I was just gonna roll with it.
Friend.
Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. No? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Does someone make fun of your body type? What an asshole. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Kiki-chan. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read, write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Kiki-chan. I speak slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
But not literally.
I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We're really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem?
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing that thing. I do. Let me get it for you.
Ghost Under the Light Part 2.
Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility, but I am too late. Steps into the streetlight, I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arms. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it was hard to figure out what... It wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form complete sentences. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. You know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah? Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright, now we're gonna stop here. Now that we finished that.
Yay! Awkward exchanges with the cute girl.
Yay! Best thing ever.
Yay! Everyone's treating us like we're horseshit, except for Yuri.
Yeah, she didn't also steal my wallet.
Aw.
Anyways.
That sounds like a... Oh, what was the other one? Best friend? Sayori. That sounds like a Sayori move.
Yeah.
Stealing wallets.
Anyways, we'll be back in the next one. Bye.
Bye!